and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn, and today I'm gonna make a Christmas card. It's never too early to start your Christmas crafting, so I will be using this stamp set from Fawn. It's called Thanks a Latte, and there are some sentiments that you can use year-round, but there are some holiday sentiments too, so I thought this would be really nice. And I love anything coffee, so of course I'm going to use the coffee mug here. And I have already die cut this tag out of some craft color paper because I don't do enough of this, which is to color onto craft. And I always love the look of it. It's just not something that I do often. And I think that's because I just don't have a lot of craft color paper, so I don't reach for it very often. I always reach for my white paper. But I thought this would be a really nice look to create something a little bit more vintagey, which I never do with Fawn stamps because they're always so cute and fun that I usually use brighter colors. But I'm gonna pair it with a paper from this 6x6 paper pad from Kaisercraft. I think it's called Love from Santa. You get a lot of papers in here, and some of them are specialty papers with some of that like UV spot finish that has that sort of enamel feel to it. And you also get some sheets with die cut toppers as well. And if you're in the market for some 6x6 papers, pop on over to White Rose Crafts because I have a special coupon code for 20% off of all 6x6 papers. So I'll leave links to White Rose Crafts, and I'll have that discount code in the description box below too. So if you want to check that out, you can. They have papers, and really they carry stamps, dies, everything you could use, you could need, even media supplies, and brands from all over the world too. And if you're like me and you're in the US, it's kind of nice to be able to buy from the US, just because it'll get to you quicker, what with international shipping taking a long time these days. So definitely pop on over and check that out if you're in the market for some papers or just for craft supplies in general. So here's an up close look at my coloring. So with colored pencils, I'm using Prismacolor pencils, and just as with my alcohol marker coloring, I like to start with my darkest color and where the shadows would be. And then I'll go in with my mid-tone, and I'll cover what I've already colored so that I can blend those colors together. And with this first pass especially, I'm using a very light hand. I'm not pushing down very hard at all. So that's why I'm going in now with a second pass, and this will start to intensify the colors, and it will sort of block out or cover more of the paper so that less of that shows through. And with this pass, I'm actually very intentionally doing more sort of stripy kind of lines. Usually with the first pass, I was actually using more of a circular motion, but here I'm using more straight or curved motion just to have some of that not so much texture, but I guess it is sort of a texture. But if there's going to be any sort of pattern, I want it to look more like it's curved the way the mug would be curved. And so I'm trying to follow the curve line of the mug. And for the back rim, I'm going to use the same colors, but I'm only using the darkest color and the mid-tone color because it's set a little bit further back, so it's going to be a little bit darker and not have as much highlight. And then of course I've got a couple of shades of brown for my the actual coffee in the mug. And that's pretty much it. It's fairly simple coloring, and so now all I need to do is just put my card together. So this is a US A2 size card, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm using the same craft color paper as a full panel so that I have that same sort of vintagey look that my tag has. And I did distress all of the borders with my walnut stain distress oxide, but I'm not sure why I didn't think to distress the corners or the borders of that initial matte layer. So it's not too late, I guess, to go back and still do that. And I might actually just do that just to make everything look a little bit more consistent and have that sort of old distressed look to it. And so here I'll just place some of my low profile foam onto the back of this tag. It's only 1 mm thick, and you can find this foam in the White Rose Crafts shop as well. And I think in the shop they're sold as pre-cut strips. So if you prefer to work with strips, then I think you can find that in the shop. I buy them as full sheets off of Amazon, so it's just whatever your preference is. And the reason why I like it though is because it adds some depth and dimension, but this will still be an easy mailer because it's not overly thick. So that pretty much completes my card, and I just love the fact that even though Lawn Fawn, I know, is known for a lot of their really cute artistic style, it's kind of nice to actually use it on a more vintagey card. So I love how this turned out, and I hope you did too. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and sharing. And if you want to catch new videos as I publish them, consider subscribing to my channel and ringing the notification bell. Thanks so much, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!